Reclaim your personal power guided meditation. I'm jessxgoh, trauma coach in childhood abuse. And I want to be clear, before we get into this meditation, it's important for you to be aware how you have given up your power away to the outside. You see, when we're in a place of fear and anxiety, we think that God is outside of us. In a government, in an organization, in influencers, in big pharma and big tech and all of the like. But in fact, God is inside of you, right here. And it's very unfortunate that we've been programmed in so many different systems and in so many different aspects of our life to give our power away to these beings and entities that do not have the right intention for humanity. Because the governments, big pharma, big tech, the food industry, the sex industry, the education industry, all of it is all being controlled by multi-billion-dollar elitist families. And these multi-billion-dollar elitist families control the banking system. And they are channeled through some darker forces that is controlling humanity to stay stuck in poverty consciousness and to buy into fear. This is why the pandemic has been created. Right? This has been planned, whether you realize it or not. Do your research. Don't take my word for it. And when you are caught up in fear and anxiety of the unknown, you turn to the government as God. Go wear this, go take this, stay at home, disconnect from nature and humanity. So you get indoctrinated with even more fear and anxiety and lose a part of yourself. So how can you and I navigate through this? Is first of all, in this guided meditation, we're going to raise your consciousness and vibration so you don't get looped into the programming. And this requires a daily practice for you to show up for yourself. And you are welcome to watch this as many times as you need. So now is the time to find your sacred space, and you can sit on a chair with your feet on the floor or cross-legged on the floor or your yoga mat, and just closing down your eyes. And making sure that your arms are uncrossed too, so your heart is open. And breathe. Taking 3 deep breaths in. In through the nose, breathing into the belly, and then breathing out through the mouth. Out of the belly. That's it. 2 more times. Breathing in. Into the belly, and then out. One more time, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And keep breathing, focusing on the breath. I want you to now go back in time. whether it's multiple timelines or experiences where you have given your power away to the outside. And just notice what experiences or events are showing up for you. Noticing what's happening and the people involved. Notice how you're feeling. How does it feel to give your power away? To give your power away to fear, anxiety, terror, shame, guilt, anger, grief, disappointment. I want you to now hit the pause button on all of these experiences. And I want you to visualize that you are going to reverse all of those timelines and past events backwards. And I want you to visualize that you're about to take a different action instead before you hit the play button. I want you to now come up with a different thought, a different emotion, a different action where you are reclaiming your power back in all of those experiences. I want you to now feel into what it's like to take back your power back. And when you're ready, hit the play button and notice what happens when you say yes to you in those experiences. And notice the change in events and sequences that shows up when you say yes to your personal power. How do you feel? Just notice what's going on. And be proud of yourself for making changes in your timelines to say yes to you. And I want you to now visualize, how can you bring your personal power back into your current life right now? How can you bring this forth into your family, friendships, relationships? How can you bring back your personal power into the workplace or in your business, in your career? How can you bring this back into your awareness of your environment, your home, the world on a collective scale. How can you bring this into the consciousness of what you put inside your temple? And just notice how these choices are impacting out into a ripple effect. What would happen if you said yes to supporting your health? How do these choices play out in your life and in the bigger schemes of the food industry, sustainability, consciousness? I want you to now imagine, what would your sovereignty be like if you reclaim your power in your wealth, in managing your finances, to be in control of it? To look at ways in investing, to look in ways how you can evolve your spiritual path. How can you start seeing yourself as an investment? That the more you upgrade your consciousness, the more you expand abundance in all areas of your life. And notice when you operate from this level, how that ripples out into your community of your loved ones, and how that ripples out into the world and its consciousness. Because you are part of the global consciousness, and the thoughts, feelings, and energy that you exude contributes to the world's consciousness. It's time to choose your thoughts, your feelings, your energy wisely, so we can all live as sovereign and free beings, moving away from a broken system that is no longer serving humanity anymore, that is no longer serving you and your loved ones and your communities. I want you to now start visualizing a new earth, a new world where we are all sovereign and free beings, where there is no patriarchal system, where we are seen as brothers and sisters loving one another, where we have each other's backs, where there is no war but just love for one another, where there is no more suffering of animals in the meat industry, where there is no more suffering in the sex industry, that industry is now dissolved, where child trafficking has finally ended, where poverty no longer exists, that we have wealth, health, and consciousness and peace within all of us. Imagine how Mother Earth shows up for us in her pure form. Imagine that the world is cleaned up and restoring and rejuvenating Mother Earth on all levels. Imagine living a life without codependency of radiation that is coming from your internet modem and other people's internet modems in your neighborhood. Imagine a life where you could just be and live a life that's on your terms, not from a broken system of a 9-to-5 job that is taking your life away. What would that be like if you could just be you and live the life that you truly desire? There is no limits. Allow your soul to explore. 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 And I want you to visualize humanity in front of you in all its forms. And I want you to imagine that you are opening up your heart with a plasma white light to every single human being and animal that is suffering right now. That this light is clearing up the consciousness of humanity and sending this plasma light, white light, throughout the world and into the core of Mother Earth as she needs some healing too. I want you to now visualize a rose gold light coming out of your heart into every single human being and all around the world and into the core of Mother Earth to deepen the healing and raising its consciousness. And lastly, you're going to send a golden light from your heart to the consciousness of humanity, the earth and its core, to protect the energy and the high level of consciousness of all beings. As you and I are one, giving every single human being and animal a big hug. And you can do this by hugging yourself right now, because they are one. They are one with you. They are one with the divine. And as you are hugging every being, hugging yourself, you feel into this magnitude of love and consciousness inside your heart, rippling out into your whole body and your energy field, raising and elevating your consciousness even more with this deep gratitude of love and sovereignty for you and all beings. Repeat after me. I am safe and I am free. I am safe, I am free. I am safe and I am free. Love is who I am. Love is who I am. Love is who I am. It's who I came here to be. Taking 3 deep breaths in Inside your stomach, breathing in and out through the mouth. 2 more times, breathing into the pit of your stomach, breathing out. 1 more time, breathing in and out. Bringing yourself back into your body, back into your room, wiggling your fingers and toes, and gently opening up your eyes. How was that experience for you, my love? I will love for you to share what you got out of this guided meditation in the comments below, and I'm here to support you. If you feel you got something out of this, please share this guided meditation with your loved ones so they can receive this level of consciousness too. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button, then the bell icon, then the all button, so you don't miss the latest notifications of my free healing activations and the latest content around childhood abuse and how you can move into quantum health. And you can connect with me on my other social media platforms. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Life in Confidence. And check out my website if you wish to take your journey further by working with me. So may this serves you, my love. And remember, it's time to move with trust.